All right. So just for you to have the best of this training tonight, just make sure, first of all, your phone should be on landscape. I sent a video earlier and I'm sure we saw it, but just for the benefit of some people that are just joining us. So just go ahead and go to the settings of your YouTube and go to the quality and make sure you have it either in 480p or 720. Anyone you can see, just go ahead and use that, either 480 or 720, depending on what you can see. Just go ahead and use it. That will help you to make sure that everything on my screen is clear for you. I just want you to get the best of this. I don't want us to have any excuses at all. So the best way we can make sure we avoid those excuses is to just do all of these small things that matters. So just go ahead and fix that one. Just go to your settings and turn it on. Good. So once that is done, make sure you turn on do not disturb on your phone. Turn on do not disturb. Make sure your phone is on landscape. Rotate your phone to landscape and block out every form of distraction. Anything that you know that is going to distract you at this time, please block it out. Don't allow anything to distract you this time around. Anything, this is not the time whereby you use one hand and be watching and be replying to WhatsApp chats and use the other hand and also be watching this one. No, block out every distraction so that the few minutes we are going to be spending together, we are going to make sure that we use it very, very well. So let's just make sure we do that. I just want us to have the best of this webinar tonight. So I haven't done that. So my promise for you tonight is that by the end of this training, you will have actionable steps to start earning remotely, even if you are starting with no experience at all. If this is your first time of hearing what is called remote work, or you've been hearing it, you don't even understand what it means, I want to let you know that by the time we are done tonight, you have actionable steps, some things that you can do, that you can start doing now for you to start making money remotely. So those are my promises for you. Yes, of course, I will be giving you an offer to join one of my paid programs at the end of the webinar, but that is totally optional. It's optional for you to take it or you don't take it. I know somebody will be like, okay, if I don't take your offer, then what's your reason for organizing the webinar? Actually, I have several reasons of organizing the webinar. The paid offer is just one of them. Other reason is because I know that after this webinar now, so many people that don't even know me before, they are definitely going to be aware that somebody like me exists. And also, even when we are even running the campaign for this webinar, I got a client who we are looking at a 3 months deal from January to like March. She said she wants to use that one to test it. Once it's okay, we go ahead and do it maybe till 6 months and 1 year. And check how much is it, 400,000 monthly deal. So that has already paid the expenses that we took, that we cater for this webinar already. So there are several reasons of organizing the webinar apart from the paid offer. So if you take the paid offer, it's going to be an addition to us, and if you don't take it as well, it's all good. Because for instance, now I have a video editing agency. If somebody probably needs a video editor and is talking about it around you, by the time you finish this webinar today and you know that this guy is very good, I'm sure that you're going to refer me to that person. So that's another benefit I'm going to get. And even the money I will be making from those ones will be far more than the money you're going to use in taking my offer if you wanted to. So apart from the offer, I still have other benefits I am getting for you just attending this webinar alone. So if you take the offer, that's very good, and if you don't take it as well, it's still good as well. So any which way, it's still a win and win for all of us. I'm going to make sure I share my knowledge with you tonight, and in return, you can refer me to something, you can take my offer and other benefit that I will be getting in return. So just take note of that. So these are the things that we are going to be watching. Well, these are the things we are going to be going through. In the sales page which brought us here, I said that you are going to learn how to build a $200 monthly income stream in just 30 days. Honestly, later on when I was doing the calculations there, I was even ashamed of saying that going to build a $200 monthly income, because when I did the calculation, let's just do it together now. When I did the calculation and I saw that I'm just talking about, let's see, $200 in Naira. See, this is just around 300,000 Naira. So 300,000, I don't think it's something that somebody should come and be organizing a webinar to come and teach somebody. But on the second thought, I still know that this is a lot of money to some people, even if I feel like it's not really worth it. But I still see that it's a lot of money, because I was speaking with one of my mentees the other day, and I was now trying to find out, okay, how much do you earn and all of that, and she told me she earned like 50,000 naira monthly. That's not bad. But I now asked, okay, that's not bad, but the bad thing there is that she spent up to 30,000 naira out of that money for transport fare. That's more than 50% of the money is being spent on transportation. That's still not bad. But because I asked her, okay, is it going to be a learning platform for you? What are you really benefiting from going there every day? She was like, nothing. Like like nothing. I said, okay, is there any plan of maybe promoting you and probably you get, because she's actually a graduate. She has done her service and everything. So she has all her certificate and she's very brilliant. She's very well. I'm like, okay, so why are you there? Reason why I was even trying to see the advantage that she got there is because I remember when I was just starting my own career as well. The place I was working, the money they were paying me was 100% of my transportation fare. But it was worth it because I spent 1.5 years there. Like that's 9 months, 1.5 years there. That's 18 months. I spent there. But everything I'm doing today, the genesis was from there. Because when I got there, when they employed me, I know nothing about even computer. Like when I was doing the interview, when the director was interviewing me, he asked me, do you know CorelDRAW? I said no. Do you know Photoshop? I said no. Do you know Microsoft Word? I said I don't know. He said, okay, do you know keyboard? He brought out the keyboard on his table and said, do you know keyboard? I said yes. I said yes, I know keyboard. And the reason why I even know keyboard was that back in secondary school, we did a lot of typewriting. My school, they really used typewriting to finish us. Right from GSS 1 till I finished SS3, we are doing typewriting almost once or twice a week. So we always go to the typewriter. We have we call it typewriter lab, or what do we call it? Every time I do ASDF column, LJKD, ASDF column. We are doing it almost every time. So I was very, very good with typewriter. So I told the man I know keyboard. He said, okay, that's fine. Don't worry, come. We are going to train you. So they were the one that trained me in everything, and I served them very well. So it's actually worth it, because if I didn't even have that foundation, I won't be able to do everything I am doing today. So if the work you are doing is actually something like that, it's fine. It's worth it, because you know that, okay, once I leave this place now, the knowledge I'm getting there, I'm going to use it somewhere else, which they are going to be paying me more. Or I can use it to go and start my own and get better, just like what I am doing now. So, but our own was not like that. So I now look at it that, okay, see, this girl, go and learn a digital skill. And she took the advice, actually. So that's what even encouraged me to just continue with it. I'm like, okay, if somebody could be earning 50,000 naira and spending 30,000 naira on transport, then somebody earning 300,000 naira remotely, I think it's really worth it. It's worth it. So that's actually why I actually continue. So we are going to be looking at how to build a 200 plus monthly income stream. So this is just like the list that I think you can actually do more. I just told you about a client now, 400,000 naira monthly, at least for the next 3 months first. If the 3 months is good, we continue that, and that's just one out of several other clients that we have by the grace of God. So that's exactly what we are going to be doing, and I'm going to be showing you the 3-step framework to build a remote income stream. The 3-step framework to build a remote income stream. These are the 3 things that you need to do for you to start making money online. I'm going to be showing us that framework. There's a particular framework that you need to start building a remote income stream. That's exactly what I'm going to be showing you when we get to this particular place. Then we are going to still go ahead and learn the top in-demand digital skills. Now, when I talk about the top in-demand digital skills, there are several skills out there. So many people, they learned a lot of skills. Let me give you an instance now. For the past 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, how many times have you invited a plumber to come and work, maybe to come and do your pipe or your water? Maybe your water was leaking in your kitchen or something. You invited them to come and fix it. Now, compare that with how many times you probably invite a barber to come to barb you, or you go to a barbing salon. To me, for the past 3 years, I've invited a plumber just once. There's just once that I needed the services, because the water system was having issues and we needed to look for one. That's when I started asking, please, who knows this, who knows that? Then that's the first time in 3 years. But I go to the barbing salon at least once in a month. Some people go every weekend. Some people go like twice a week. So now you can see that there are some skills that are in demand. People are rushing it. While there are some skills that is once in a while. So we are going to be looking at those skills that are what? Top in demand skills that people are really looking after for, that people really want. People want people to do it. So that's what we are going to be looking at. We are going to be seeing the top in demand digital skills out there. So then we will go ahead also and I will show us 3 places to learn them, because knowing them is not enough. You still need to what? You need to learn how, you need to know how to learn them. So that's if you don't know it before, if you don't have any skill before, there are 3 places I'm going to be showing you where you can actually learn them. Some of them are free, like the first one is totally free. Why? As it goes up, it's becoming more pricier. Now, when I say it's free, it's not like they'll carry the knowledge and come and meet in your house and open your head and pour it inside you. You still have your own thing to do there. Because I remember somebody that I actually sponsored for a training. I sponsored the person to take a particular course, did all the payment and all of that, just gave the person access to do it. After a while, and I'll be like, how far now that course? I'm expecting you to at least start showing sign that you've gone through it. I don't even have data. Ha! It means you don't even have data. So were you expecting that I will still be the one that will buy you data to go through the course that I have paid for you? So it doesn't really mean that when I say it's free, it does not mean that they will carry the knowledge and come and give it in your house and open your head and pour it inside and close it back. No, you still have your own work, your own side of the thing to do. I remember when I was just starting my career, I did a lot of night data. That's what was my saving grace then, because I couldn't afford to be buying normal data now. You know how data are very expensive then, even till now. Okay, yeah, even till now, data is not even as cheap as that. So I usually, in the middle of the night, I don't sleep. I'll be watching most of these tutorials, because that's when I know that I have data to watch it. So I'll just note all of them and keep. I will just, during the day, I'll be taking note of them and I'll just note them somewhere. In the night like this, I don't wake up. My eye will open like this. Sometimes I will open my eye till 5 a.m. Sometimes my eye will be open till daybreak. I'll just go to the bedroom, go and bathe and start going to work. I did like that for some years, for me to just build up myself, because there was no money to watch during the day. Even during the day, I didn't have the time to watch during the day. So if that's the sacrifice you have to make it. It's just for a moment. By the time you start benefiting it, all of those things will be past tense. So if data is your problem, you can actually use night plan data to go ahead and go through. So I'm going to be showing you 3 different places where you are going to be learning them. 3 different places. Then we are going to be looking at the digital skill, the best digital skill for 2025. As we are stepping into the 2025, you need to know the best skills that you need to acquire to position yourself in a way that people, you need to know the skills that you need to acquire that people will be ready to patronize you for. So we need to look at it. Then we are still going to go ahead and I'm going to be sharing what I call the broke to paid framework. This broke to paid framework is when I discovered it, I was very skillful. Right from time, I'm very, very, very skillful person. Like I sabi book. But I was broke. Despite how skillful I am, like in my industry, everybody around me, if they are looking for the best person that can handle what I do, I'm the one they normally consult, because they know that I'm very good at it. But I was broke. Like, I sabi the work, but I don't get the money. I don't know if you have ever been in such situations before. So, but when I discovered this broke to paid framework that I'm going to be sharing with us, within few months, I was able to buy my first MacBook, almost ₦1 million. But within few months of practicing what I'm about to show you, I was able to buy my first MacBook, almost ₦1 million. It's not up to ₦1 million, but currently now they sell it now at 1.4 million naira. That's the current price now. But I was able to buy it, and other good things that I was able to do with that. So I'm going to be showing us that, more of that. We are going to be going to it later. Then I'm going to show you how to stay AI proof. How to stay AI proof. This is the time of AI. AI is taking over so many skills. There are so many skills that you are doing now that even in 2025 may not be relevant again if you don't know how to stay AI proof. If you don't know how to prevent AI from taking over your work. Let me quickly play a video for us so you understand what I'm trying to talk about.
Graphic designers, you're going to lose your job. Video editors, you're going to lose your job. Some part of the creative industries, you're going to lose your job. We are going to be replaced by robots very soon. We're going to be replaced by AI. The people who are going to survive and thrive in the next decade are those who are going to be able to control the robots. People that are going to run the next decade are those that have the knowledge and capacity to control the robots that will replace the masses.
So did you get that? So those that are going to be able to control the robots, those that have learned to master this AI, those are the ones that will be able to stand the next decade. So even next year, if you don't even know softwares are becoming very, very smart every day. They are getting smarter. They are getting very, very, very smart. So you need to learn how to control them. So that's what we are going to be looking at in that particular section. All right, so then we are going to go ahead and okay, so I quickly want to let us know that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So don't think that maybe I'm doing it, if you don't work, there will be no result for you. So just take note of that. Just note that at the back of your mind. Joel, go and on the Airtel and keep. So just note that at the back of your mind. All right, so let's move on. So now, can I make money while working remotely? If that's your question, yes, the answer is yes. You can definitely make money working remotely. But if you are asking me how soon can I make, that totally depends on you. Depends on how you are able to put in the work. Like I said, there's work to be done. Some people will take this webinar tonight and put in practice what I'm going to be teaching, and by tomorrow morning you start seeing them sharing start sharing their testimony of what they have been able to achieve from the webinar. While some people will watch this webinar tonight and abandon it, don't do anything again, and be waiting for maybe, I don't know, and you see them, those ones will not get results. So it actually depends on you and how you are ready to put in the work. That's what will determine if you are still going to be making money from this or not. Now, who is this training for? I want to let you know that this training is for you if you are tired of low-paying 9-to-5 jobs. If you are doing a 9-to-5 job and you are tired of it, like the money that they are paying you in your 9-to-5, it don't tire you. Like you use it, you know, say this money, like just like that, my mentee that I told you about earlier. That kind of person, that's the kind of person that this training is for. Money they are paying you, more you are using a large percentage of it for expenses. This training is actually for you. If you're a student and you need something to do to help support yourself while you are still in school, this training is for you as well. So maybe you are a student and probably you are tired of always going back to your parents every now and then to ask them to probably send you money, send you this and that. So this training is definitely for you as well. Then also, if you are tired of spending so much on transport fare every day going to work, honestly speaking, you are the one that this training is for, because you need to start working remotely. You need to work remotely. If every day you spend a huge amount of your salary on transport, this training is for you. You need to just make sure you sit comfortably now and make sure you are ready to learn everything we are about to share with you tonight. And also, if you like the freedom of being able to work from the comfort of your house, just like me, honestly, I don't like this life. I like soft life. I want to be in my parlor, in my sitting room. I want to be able to travel the world. One of the things that I enjoy so much is freedom. I want to live like a bird. I want to be able to go to anywhere I want, no stress. That's the kind of life I want. So I want to be able to carry my family and travel anywhere, and it will not even affect my income. I don't need to start writing, asking for leave from January and tell them, please, in August I'll be traveling. I'll be reminding them, please don't forget that in August I'll be, no, now. I want a situation where I can just wake up tomorrow morning and be like, please, let's travel. We travel, and anywhere we are, we can continue what we are doing. So that's the kind of life I want. So if that's the kind of thing you also enjoy, I want to let you know that this training is for you. Okay, so now, how much can I make working remotely? If you are thinking, you are still contemplating how much this thing that they are talking about themselves, like how much is it possible to make in it? So let me quickly show you a screenshot. It said this screenshot says that the average salary of a remote worker in Nigeria ranges from 2,000 to 500,000 per year. That's in dollars, $2,000 to $500,000 per year. That's the average income of a remote worker in Nigeria. Now, they say remote workers in the United States earn 9.7% more than office workers in the same role. Now, what this actually means that those people that are working from their houses, they are making more money than those people that are even going to office every day. They are doing the same thing though, but this one that is in his house doing the work is making almost 10% more money than the person that is waking up every day going to that same work. Now, they also say that, let me go back to the slide. They also say that hybrid workers who work both remotely and in the office earn about 9.6% more than office workers. So those people that goes to the office, let's say 2 or 3 times in a week and do the rest in their house, they are making more money than those people that are going to office every day. Which is, this is very, very true. The reason is that someone that is working remotely, you can easily work for more than one client too. Even if you have one major client you are working for, you can still have smaller ones you take by the side. Practically, it's not possible for one person to work for up to 10 clients physically. That's, you are going to 10 offices every day, or anywhere you want to share yourself, but it's not possible. But currently, we have up to 10 people that pay us on every month, like up to, like, no, close to 10 people that pay us monthly. There are some other people that pay us once in a while, but on a steady, we sure say money will come every month from them. We are very certain. We have close to 10 people like that. So you can, but physically, there's no way. It's practically not possible to be able to work for physically going to the office and have up to 10. No, I won't use them. How do you want to share yourself? So that's the advantages of what? Being a remote worker. Now, let's see these statistics from this freelancing platform. It says freelancers in the United States earn an average salary of $99,000 per year. The salary ranges from $31,000 to $275,000 per year. So in the US, people earn up to $99,000 per year, and the least of them being 31,000. Let's just quickly calculate this. 99,000 per year. Let's calculate 99,000 and see how much it's going to be in naira. 99,000. 1, 2, 3. Oh, how many zeros here? 1. So this is like 152 million naira per year. 152 million naira. If we say, let's divide that, let me just say 153. Let's just say 153 in millions. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Divide by 12. So this is 10. So this is around 12 million naira monthly. 12 million naira. So this is around 12 million naira monthly. So that's like the average income of somebody in the US who is working remotely, an average of it, like 12 million naira monthly. So you can imagine how much people are really making working from the comfort of their houses. So that's to show you that remote work is very, very profitable. Now let me answer this question. Let's I watched this movie like so many years ago, and when I saw the clip of it, it just gave me some flashback of it. So let me quickly introduce myself, because I'm sure that majority of you here might not know me. So let me introduce myself. So my name is Korede Lateef. I'm the founder and the creative director of Promage Studios and Video School Academy. Video School Academy is the one that's hosting us for this training. I started working as a video editor back in 2016. That was when I left the higher institution and I started working as a video editor. I discovered remote work in 2020. That was during the lockdown when COVID-19 showed all of us shege banza. That was when I started looking. I'm going to share a bit of my story with us later. So, but that's when I discovered this remote work, and I started doing it right in 2023. I found out about this thing in 2020, but in 2023, that was when I started doing it rightly. That means 3 years of doing trial and error. I was still making money, but not as much as I am making now, because now I discovered the secret. Then I was just trying to do it to make ends means. But someone will be like, okay, why did it take you that long to discover it? Let me show you. First of all, I don't have a mentor. I didn't have a mentor then. I didn't have anybody that I was looking up to. I was just doing everything based on my own understanding. I would just be like, okay, they said they should post on Facebook now, I'm posting on Facebook. And they said they should open Instagram page, I open Instagram page. They said that's what I was doing. I didn't even have a clear direction. Nobody was actually showing me how to go about it. So the second one is that I didn't want to pay for knowledge. Honestly speaking, that time, anything, once somebody is talking and is talking, just like I remember those days in school. Once anybody walk into the class and they started talking sweet talk, and the next thing we hear, how much? We just use that to embarrass the person and walk away. We didn't even know we were doing ourselves then. So many of those informations we needed, so that when we come out from school, we are going to be a better person. We laugh them out and felt like those people wanted to eat our money and all of that. So that was one of the issues I had as well. I didn't want to pay for knowledge. I was just looking for it free of charge. Once they put a price tag to it, I will run away. I said, no, this one is not for me. No matter how small it was then, no, I was not ready to pay. The least 1,000 naira like this to use and buy something that I know is going to add value to me, I'm not ready to pay. So that thing kept me for long before I finally figured it out and I started investing in knowledge. In fact, between the last how many days now, I spent almost 100,000 naira buying courses. Like within the last 3 or 4 days ago, I attended one training. The cost how much? 50K. I pay. And that one again after another day, cost how much? 35,000. I pay. If I say another one now, I know it's going to add value because I'm actually piling them up. My plan is that once this Christmas break now, I'm firing down all of them. I'm taking like 2 weeks off and using it to clear off my shelf for all the courses I've been piling up since. So anything I know now that is going to add more knowledge to what I had before, I'm not stingy about it again. So that's actually what happened to me, that I wasted 3 years of my life. So imagine if I have known what I know now. When I discovered what I know now, I told you in a few months, it was like multiplication. It was just multiplying. Was able to do a whole lot of things within a short period of time just by discovering the secret behind it. And imagine if I discovered the secrets in 2020 when I started. I want to be at this level which I am now. I'm still glorifying God for the level I am today because it's a testimony for how God has taken me and my family so far. But this is actually not where I'm supposed to be if I have started earlier. But I still thank God for it actually because it gives me a lot of knowledge for me to boldly come and be sharing what I know with all of us today. And because I painstakingly passed through this thing. I not just jump from ladder. Use parachute to get to where I'm going to. I painstakingly passed through it the hard way. So let me quickly share a bit of my story with us. This is actually how I started. This was me back in 2011 or thereabouts when I just started my career. This was the place I was working then. That I told us that they were paying me 100% of what they were paying me was what I was spending on my salary. This was the picture. This is the only picture I have of that place. I just thank God that I saw it in my album. I just brought it and I snapped it and kept that. This will be used for memory. Now imagine how I was then. Imagine how I am now. Is God not faithful? Talk through. If you know how God is faithful, please type in the comment section that God is faithful. Let me know. Tell me that God is faithful. You can see how long my neck was then. It's as if I want to compete with giraffe. But to the glory of God, look at where we are now. Back then, in 2010, that was when I finished my secondary school. So my mom took me to one of our friend then that was repairing computer. That was in Computer Village. If you are very familiar with Port Harcourt, there's a place we call MTN. We call it MTN. close to Oime, but it's actually called GSM Village. That's the proper name for it. So my mom took me there to meet one of her friend's son that is repairing phone there. The plan was that for him to teach me how to repair phone as well. So when she introduced me there, I was there for, I didn't know, maybe like 3 months or thereabouts, but a very short period of time. I couldn't cope. I had to leave there because the competition and the way they do things there, honestly, me, I'm a very quiet person. I can be indoor from morning to, I don't even want me person to talk to me. I want them my own. You see this lively I'm doing on this live class, it's because it's live class. So if you see me in real person, I might not talk to you for 1 hour. We'll be together. I might not even open my mouth and talk. So I'm actually that kind of introvert kind of person. But when I got there, those people, you can't be an introvert and survive there. So that's actually why I couldn't cope. So I had to live there. In February 2011, I remember vividly, that's when I got to this place that I showed us in this slide. That's when I got here, February 2011. That's when I did the interview and they employed me to start working there. And that's where the genesis of everything I'm doing today started from. So I was employed there. This is actually a photography company. I was employed there to be doing photo editing, and I learned some photography skills there. And after 1 year and 6 months, I got admission to go to school. So I left there and I went to school. 2016, I came back from school and I was ready to start my career. So I started editing videos for I was editing videos for videographers, event videographers actually. So whenever they go for event and come back, they bring their videos so that I can edit it for them. So we normally use a video tape that time. It's not VHS. VHS is the big one that most of us are familiar with, normally put inside our player at home. This one is not VHS. It's a smaller one. It's just like the normal audio cassette that we know, but it's not audio cassette. It's actually a video tape, we normally call it. So that's what they normally use. It's actually an analog format of recording video. That's what they normally use to record video then. So they will give it to me. I'll convert it. We have another device we use in transferring it from that analog format to a digital format so that we can now edit it properly. So the first thing, first of all, spend like 2 hours or 3 hours. Sometimes it will fail, you start all over. It will fail, start all over. So you might spend the whole day converting one. Sometimes if lights go and you could not on generator before UPS went off or thereabout because there was nothing like inverter then, it will stop. You have to start all over again. Or if God help you, you can know where you stop, you may continue. But most times starting all over is usually like the best option. So all of those stress will pass through. Do you know how much they used to pay me that time? 3,000 naira. After you spend hours transferring from that analog format to a digital format, we normally use Coded Video Studio, Pinnacle, and maybe one other software I've forgotten. There are like 3 different softwares that we can use then. No, it's not like now that Adobe Premiere Pro was already in existence then, but we're not familiar with it. Somebody like us, and I was not familiar with it then, so I was not really using it. So it was Coded Video Studio and Pinnacle. That's one that was invoked. So we use it to edit it, add background music, add caption, add end credits, export it out. When you finish exporting, we burn it to a DVD. We have to burn it to a DVD for them because that time they don't normally use flash to collect the video. They normally use DVD. So burn it to a DVD and also print on the DVD as well. So we'll do all of that thing. I'll give them 2 DVDs, print on it, and give to them. So most times my profit from it, there's a reason why I'm sharing this thing with us so that you really understand what I'm talking about. My profit there usually less with like around 2,000 naira or there, but I must have spent close to 1,000 naira on all of those expenses. So like 2,000 naira, that's what I'm left with after almost 5 or 6 or more hours. It normally take us like 2 or 3 days to do those works. So because after you finish editing it, you transfer it almost a day to transfer it because it's usually like 2 hours, but sometimes it will fail. One thing or the other will happen and all of that. So you might spend 3 or 4 hours and all of that on it. Then the proper editing. Then once you finish editing, you now talk about exporting it. Exporting will take its own forever. After exporting it again, burning to DVD will take its own forever. Before I know, 3 days are gone and it's just 2,000 naira you're making. So I did like that till like 2020. I was still comfortable with it. They were not even increasing the price though. I think maybe if the increase was like, I'm not sure we increased up to 5,000 naira. It's still around that 3,000 naira we are doing it for a very long period of time. So till like 2020, that's when COVID-19 happened and there was no more events. So no option. Those guys too, they were also not getting work. So there was no way for them to bring work for us to do. Then in that 2020, when there's lockdown, I started looking at, man, what do we do now? That's when I started checking around the internet and seeing what other options is available and all of that. Then I discovered that there's something called remote work. I discovered there is something called remote work, that you can be in your house and you are working for somebody in another state, in another country, in another continent. That's when I discovered it, and I said, okay, I started exploring it, I started checking it and all of that, and I started offering my services online, and I started getting people that will patronize me online and all of that. So that's actually how I went from how I was to how I am now. Now, I was able to get my first MacBook, like I shared with us earlier, just few months after I discovered the code. Not after I started doing remote work. I told you I did remote work from like 2020 to 2023. And also with this money, I was able to sponsor my junior ones as well to high institution. One of them just graduated few months ago. So this, and I'll be able to take care of my family and do other great things also. So this remote work has actually helped me. It gave me a steady income stream. I'm not tied down to one particular location. So I can be in Port Harcourt today, tomorrow I can travel to another state, next tomorrow I can just go to anywhere I want. And my work, even like now, 100% of let me not say 100%, let's say 99.9999% of our clients now are online. There's even one of our clients, they are in Port Harcourt here, but I don't know their physical office, they don't know my physical office. There was one day I was going to do something somewhere. That's when I saw their banner. That's when I saw their banner, and I was like, so this is where these people actually, this is where they are. And I didn't even go inside to go and greet them because they may not even recognize me, or maybe the person that normally interacts with me. In fact, the person that normally interacts with me, I can't even recognize the person because they normally is their company WhatsApp line, and it's their company logo that they put on the WhatsApp line, on the DP. So I will not even know, I don't even know the right person I'm talking to. I don't even know the person's face. I only know the person's name. So I might just go there and ask, what of so person? It may be the person I'll be asking. So that's actually the beauty of it. So I don't even need to go to their physical office. Everything, they send it to me online. I pick it online, do it online. Once we are done, send it back online. I have clients in different states in Nigeria. I have clients in Canada. I have clients in the US. I have clients in different countries as well. Different countries. Some of these clients are maybe Nigerians that are based in diaspora. Some of them are Nigerians in Nigeria, just like the person I told you is in Port Harcourt. And some of them are also foreigners as well. So these three categories of people, I'll be able to work with them just by offering my service remotely, online, to people that are not in the same locality as I am. So that's actually how helpful this remote work has actually been. So you can see how it started and you see how it is going. So that's how far God has been helping us. This is the MacBook this is when I just bought the MacBook. That's when I took this picture. And here is me. I was invited to River State Film Festival to come and share my knowledge with them. So I've been invited like twice now to River State Film Festival. I'm actually based in River State here. So that's what this has helped me to do. If it was when I was still doing local champion, I wouldn't have been able to achieve as much as God is helping me to do now. And also, I've been opportunity to be on the same platform with people like that, the Mike Bamiloye. If you watch Nigerian gospel movies a lot, you should know Daddy Mike Bamiloye. They currently started one series now, Abejoye. The first episode was released yesterday, Sunday. Like it was released on Sunday. So you should know Daddy Mike Bamiloye. So, and also this bro Damilola Mike Bamiloye as well. So if you watch a lot of Manzanyo movies, you should know bro Dami from Abattoir. That's the Martins from Abattoir. And this is Jamaica as well. So I actually attended a program that they organized. That's where I was able to take these pictures with them. And there was a time also, this other picture on my right hand side was when one of my publications was featured in a newspaper article. So you can see it on the right hand side of the screen. So, and on the business side, this is me with Emeka Nobis. If you're in Port Harcourt or you're an entrepreneur, you should know Emeka Nobis. So I went to do a work for him, and that's when we took this picture. And this is actually Joseph Dunn as well. You should know him as well if you are into entrepreneurship. So I also attended a program that he organized. Then this is actually my team currently. This is where we are now. This is how God has helped us so far. So this is actually the level we are now. Now we are going into business properly. So if you are just joining us, please just go ahead and make sure you put your phone on the highest quality ever. Just go to the settings on your YouTube and change the quality of your phone and place it from either 480 to or 720. Any of them you can see. Just click on the setting. You see quality. You can click on advanced and just set it up like that. And also make sure you turn on do not disturb. That's if you are just joining us. Rotate your phone to landscape and block every form of distraction. We are going into serious business now. So let's revisit some of the familiar advices that you were told. First of all, I know that some of us here were told to acquire a skill. That's what most of us were told, and we did. Or you were told to get a well-paying job. Some of us were told that those are the key to your success. And most of us went ahead. We learned so many things. We stock knowledge upon knowledge together. Some of us learned graphic design, affiliate marketing, copywriting, even video editing. And if you have learned any of these things, just type I have in the comment section. Let me know. Just type I have. If you have learned any of these things, just type I have in the comment section. Just go ahead and type I have in the comment section. Type I have in the comment section. Okay. All right. Now, if you are just told to learn these skills and you start printing money, I want to tell you that it was actually a misinformation that you heard. Learning the skills alone is not going to help. Learning the skills alone is not what you need. The world does not work like that. It's not just by learning skills that make you money. It's not just by learning the skills. That's not just the only thing you need. You also need to learn how to monetize your skills. You need to learn how to make money from these skills. The skills you learned is very good, but how can you make money from this skill is the most important questions that you need to ask. I want you to know that you must break free from the traditional work model. It's already outdated. Is it that work model of you waking up every day, take your bed, go to work, come back in the night, sleep, wake up the next day, continue the rat race like that? It's outdated. You saw the statistics I sent to you earlier. It doesn't work as that anymore. So what is the new model now? That's what you might be asking. So, and that is what we are talking about in this webinar. That's remote work. Now, somebody is asking, what is remote work? If you know what remote work is, please type it in the comment section. Let me see. Just type it in the chat. Let me see. If you know what remote work is, type it in the chat. Let me see. Type if you know what a remote work is, because I've said a remote work severally. Type it in the chat. Let me see. Go ahead. Go ahead, if you know what remote work, go ahead and type it. Let me see. Okay. One of the problems that so many people have is that they lack patience and they want to make money. Without patience, you cannot eat the fruits of your work. So remote work is also known as telecommuting, when someone works from a location other than traditional office. Somebody say, I think remote work simply means working from your convenience. Remote work is when you work in your comfort zone without meeting your clients physically. Remote work is actually means working from home without leaving one's house. So all of this is correct. We are correct. So there are some people in the comment section that say I should go straight to the point. Data is expensive. These kind of people can never make it. because we've not spent up to correct, we've not spent more than 1 hour in this thing. These people will watch Netflix of 2 hours, 3 hours. These people will watch Telemundo series. They will not complain of data. But when it's time for them to watch something that is going to, I would have ignored it, but I needed to say it so that some of the people that are taking like that also will take note. Those kind of people, they can never make it, especially online. Because when you are watching Netflix movie, you will not complain that data is expensive. When you are watching those your series that will take you the next 24 hours, 24 hours, you will not complain that data is expensive. When you are on TikTok, on Instagram, you are scrolling and scrolling for the next 3 hours, data will not be expensive. But when it's time for knowledge, this thing now is going to change your life. You now be like, please now tell me fast now. Can it be faster? Can you tell me nah? Those people, they will remain, they'll just, those ones will remain at the masses. Those are the masses. Those ones will be the multitude. Those ones will be the one that will complain that, there's no work anywhere. There's no work anywhere. There's no work. I've been looking for video editors to come and join my company for like so many months now. We've not seen. And these same people are the ones that are complaining that there's no work anywhere, there's no work anywhere. And they are the ones that still, they are not ready to learn. So please, if you are one of those people, it's easier for you to just log out, go and watch your Netflix. Now, your Netflix, I know it's your Netflix you want to go and watch, that's why you're in a haste. Go and watch your Netflix and leave those people that are ready to learn, so that you will have all the time you have. Please, maybe you're in a haste, just go ahead. After many years, you see your mates doing exploit and you'll be like, if I know. Maybe I've been sharing my own to you. I wasted 3 years complaining. So just go ahead and also go ahead and waste the next 4 or 5 years. Maybe in 2030, you will realize yourself and also be like, if I know, or I've listened to those webinars that they were talking about, I will not waste my data on Netflix. So I just needed to address that before we continue. So let's just go ahead now. I've just addressed that. I was supposed to talk about it earlier before I started, but it skipped my mind because I know that they will be in this session. Those people that will be like, fast now, let's do it fast now, let's fast now. I know that they'll be here, and I've started seeing their chat already. So if you are one of them, please just go ahead and watch your Netflix. This webinar is not for you. Leave those people that have, we've not even spent how many hours? A good Netflix film is around 2 hours. We've not even spent 2 hours and you're complaining already. So what happens when you go and watch Netflix? Do you say data is expensive? So let's continue. I just needed to say that. It's not like I was angry with the person, but I needed to just address that issue so that other people can learn from that as well. So remote work allows individuals to perform job duties outside traditional office environment. You can be in your house and you are going to work for your client. That's actually what remote work is. So now, why remote work? Why is remote work important? Why do you need it? Why is it better? So let's see some reasons why they are. One of the reasons why remote work is good is because there's high demand for digital skills globally. Digital skills are being looked out for. People are looking for people that can offer digital skills. So that's one of the reasons why remote work is good now. Then, another reason is because of flexibility to work from anywhere. You can be anywhere and you are working for anybody across the globe. So that's another advantages of what? Remote work. Ability to earn in dollars while living in Igboeche, River State, Nigeria. I actually use this particular thing. So you can just replace this Igboeche with wherever you are in Nigeria. Actually, the reason why I use Igboeche is one of the places that is close to Port Harcourt. I'm actually based in Port Harcourt, as I've mentioned earlier. So this Igboeche now is one of the places that is a little bit far from Port Harcourt, but people still live in Port Harcourt. People still live there and work in Port Harcourt, and the distance is a little bit long, and most times they don't get vehicle. You need to see these people every night, especially any day that there's small shower of rain like this. These people will be on the road. You will pity them. They will be waiting for traffic, for vehicles. They will spend hours on the road, and the next day these people will still come again, and oh my God, it's so stressful. So what I'm saying is that, so if these people know about remote works and they have digital skills that they can offer remotely, this person can actually be in his house, because most of them, those places now, people build a lot of houses there. So maybe this person has built a house in Igboeche. That's why he's still going to work in Port Harcourt. So this person can just be in his house in that Igboeche he is and offer his service to anybody around the world, and it will be so easy and comfortable for him. He doesn't need to travel every day and go ahead and be wasting. There was a place we traveled to some time ago, and there was steady lights there. Everywhere is calm and quiet. I'm like, wow, if supposing I am this place is close to where I am. I can just move and come and be staying here comfortably. No, people will just be like, this guy know they come outside. They will not know that I'm indoor doing my work and go ahead. So that's actually part of the advantages of doing a remote work. Now, let's see the problems with local work. The problems with normal local work. One, low wages. If you are working in any company in Nigeria and they are paying you up to 300,000 naira, you're a big man, though. To get a company in Nigeria that pays very well is slightly difficult. So low wages is one of the problems with working locally. Like I shared with us earlier about one of my mentees that is earning 50,000 naira and spending up to 30,000 naira on transport fare. So those are the problems with local works. Then high transport costs, like this Igweche one I shared with us now. There was somebody that was telling me the other day he spent almost 2,000 naira every day on transport from his house to his work. I was like, which kind of stress is this? Why not even go and look for a house near your work instead now? So that's another thing. High cost of transport. Petrol is very expensive now. So there's high cost of transport everywhere. Then there's limited growth opportunity. In most of the works there's limitation to growth. Most of them, no matter how many years you work, the experience from there, you cannot carry it and put in your CV or use it to go and work somewhere else. So those are some of the challenges with working locally. And that's the advantages we have when you work remotely. So I'm going to be sharing with us now the 3 steps framework to build a remote income stream. That's exactly what I'm going to be sharing for us now. This is exactly where we are going to, where that person was rushing that he does not want to wait for. So the 3-step framework where we are going to use to build a remote income stream. That's exactly what I want to share with us now. I hope you are still with me. If you are with me, please drop your notes. Just put that. Just type. Drop your best emoji in the comment. I wanted to type that note emoji, but any other emoji you can see, just go ahead and type it in the comment. Let me see. Any emoji you can see, just type it in the comments. Let me know that you are still with me. Let me know how many people that are still remaining. Let me see those ones that have gone and watched Netflix. Let's see those ones that have gone to watch Telemundo. Where are those Z-Word gang? Have they left? The Z-Word gang have left. All right, so we have only the serious-minded people now left. Good. All the Z-Word people, please leave us alone. Let's have only those that are serious. Good. We have people that are serious here. All right, so let's go on. Now, the first step is for you to learn a high-demand digital skill. Take note of those things that I underline. High-demand digital skills. High-demand digital skills. There are some skills that are not high demand. Like if you remember this thing I shared with us earlier. So, like the plumber and the barber, some skills is once in a while that somebody needs it. While there are some skills that people need every day. Sometimes they will need it like 2 or 3 times a day. Those are the ones that you should learn. That's how you can build your income stream. Look for the skill that people are. Which one are they rushing? Which one is that when I learn, I no go dey find work? Which one is that work they go dey wait for me before I learn now? Sorry, I'm using pidgin. If you are not in Nigerian or you don't understand it, I'm saying that which work can you learn now that people are looking for? Which work can you learn now that there's customer already waiting for you? They just want you to finish learning it and they start patronizing you. So high demand, very important. Is it in high demand? Is it hot cake? And is it a digital skill? Not every skill you can render remotely. For instance now, the barber and the plumber I mentioned earlier. I don't even know why I'm mentioning these 2 people. If you're a barber, even if your client can find you online, but you cannot serve them online. So it's an issue. You cannot wait be your clipper to them to barb and come back. So you need to physically go and meet them. That's a limitation. So we are talking about digital skills that you can just press your phone and do it, or press your laptop and do it. So those are the skills we are talking about, not skills that you need to physically go and do it for them. Those physical skills doesn't work for this remote work we are talking about. So those ones will not work. So you need to learn skills that you can press phone, press computer, and you do it and they pay you. Those are the skills we are talking about. So learn high demand digital skills. So just go ahead and do that. So the second one is to build a portfolio. Build a portfolio. Nobody wants you to use them as sample. No client is ready for you to use them as the first one. So they want to see, what have you done before? Show me your previous work. Because once these people reach you, the first thing is like, can I see your portfolio? Portfolio now is a very big grammar, but it means a very small thing. Show me sample of your work. let me see what you have done before. That's exactly what they're asking you. So you need to build your portfolio. You don't need to wait for your clients to meet you before you build portfolio. We are going to share how to do all of that much later. So this next one is to land remote clients. Get people. When we talk about remote client, people normally think we are talking about foreigners alone. No. Remote client is somebody you serve outside of your locality, somebody you can serve online, you can do work for without physically being in the person's place. Just like I told us earlier, I have clients that are Nigerians based in Nigerians. I have Nigerians based in diaspora, and I have foreigners which are my clients. So all of these things are remote work. Like almost all my clients are remote work. Most of them, I serve them remotely. So that's what we are talking about. So you start landing clients remotely. So let's look at the top in-demand digital skills now. So now using this, I don't want to just tell you from my head knowledge and tell you that this one. So see this particular freelancing platform known as Upwork. These are the top 10 most in-demand skills in 2024 that they have. Now you can see from the top to the down like that. You can see it. So have you seen it? So as you can see it now on my screen. Now if I ask you to pick one of these skills, which one will you pick? Let me know in the comments. Which one will you pick? If I ask you to pick one of these skills, which one will you pick? Just type it for me. I don't want you to tell me that this is the one. I don't want you to tell me the one you know. I want you to tell me the one that you know is the best, the one that is the hottest. Which one now? Okay, among all of these skills now, if I ask you to go and learn one now, or you want to learn one now, which of them will you go and learn? So just type it for me in the comment section. Let me see. I'm waiting. I'm reading your comments. So which of them do you think is the most in-demand one? Which of them is your top? Which one of them top the list for you? Which of them top the list for you? Somebody said, I think graphics and video editing is what almost every business needs. Okay, that's what somebody wrote. So other people, go ahead. Somebody said, I will pick video editing because brands need videos. Ajoke said video editing. Okay. I've seen 3 people comment. Somebody said graphics and video editing. Who else? Somebody said video editing. Almost everybody is dancing around 3D animation and video editing. Okay. Gideon, I see that. Say 3D animation and video editing. Somebody say 3D animation. Okay. All right. So those are good. All right. So let me show you. No, remember we are going to. I'm going to be. Okay. Somebody say editing, video editing. All right. So now let me show us now. Remember the video I played for us earlier? Let me play it again.
Graphic designers, you're going to lose your job. Video editors, you're going to lose your job. Some part of the creative industries, you're going to lose your job. We are going to be replaced by robots very soon. We're going to be replaced by AI. The people who are going to survive and thrive in the next decade are those who are going to be able to control the robots. People that are going to run the next decade are those that have the knowledge and capacity to control the robots that will replace the masses.
Okay, so this is actually the video I played for us earlier when I was talking about being AI proof. Now, this person, just in case you don't know, this is John Obidi. He's a very good person when it comes to making money online and talking about all this tech, AI stuff and the rest. So that's actually what he's very, very good at. So he's the one that gave us this now, that AI is coming to take graphic designers, video editors, that you are going to lose your job. Now, there's a video he did recently, like very, very recently, and I want to share it with us now. So let me play it for you so you see.
That's this low level. You should leave it for AI because AI is coming for you. It's coming. However, if there is any of these jobs that would really boost your brand visibility. Listen carefully. If there's any of these jobs, low-level jobs, that will boost your brand visibility in 2025 and beyond, hear me clearly. It is video editing. Now, even if you are not a video editor, you need to get in touch with a video editor.
Okay. All right, so I think that's enough. The video didn't play to the end, but actually I think that passes the message. So this is actually him that said earlier in an earlier video that video editing, graphic design, AI is going to take it, leave it for AI and all of that. And recently he still mentioned that if there's any particular skill that is going to boost your business in 2025, it's video editing. And he didn't go into details of why, but I'm going to go into details of why video editing now. So now, video editing is the most consumed content type online, from YouTube and TikTok to e-learning platforms. Almost all the platforms now prioritize video. I was on, I don't use X, that's Twitter, that much. But recently I went to X. You know, anytime that there's a breaking news and you want to know what's really causing the breaking news, you run to switch to Twitter to go and confirm. So I went to Twitter to check something and I saw a video. So after watching the video, I just swipe up. If I know, it started looking like those Instagram and TikTok real tap. Another video, another video, another video. You can see all the platforms now, they are prioritizing videos because they want more people to watch video, and because of that, business owners want to push their businesses to those platforms. Text is not working again. Graphics is not working as much as you want. Like this webinar now, when we are running the campaign, the graphics we did for it was not moving at all. It was not encouraging people to roll. It was the videos that were doing well. So video now does better. Graphics, we just use graphics because maybe for our YouTube thumbnail, for a WhatsApp DP, those are the things we use graphics for now. But when it comes to serious marketing campaign, it's video back to back video. I can't tell you how many videos we created for this webinar, and that's how business people create a lot of videos every day. So video is actually in high demand now. People are looking for it. No, I won't tell you that AI is not doing video now. There are a lot of AI softwares that are doing videos as well. But this AI, they still need human being to operate them. We are going to go into that when we get to how to be AI proof as well. So video editing is because most of the platforms are prioritizing videos now. That's one of the reasons. And freelancers in this field can earn between $500 to $5,000 per month, depending on your skills and also your base. I thought you were even seeing my slide safe. So freelancers in this field can earn between $500 to $5,000 per month, depending on the skills and the client base. So that's actually the earning power of a video editor. So that's one of the reasons as well why video editing. You only need a smartphone or a laptop to start. No special equipment needed. So for you to be a video editor, you just need very few things for you to get started. So that's another advantages of video editing. Then it's easier to get repeat clients who retain and pay you monthly. This is even my own most important reason for saying video editing. Just like the barber and the plumber we talked about earlier, video editing is not a one-time thing. They will always need you as long as they remain in business, except you are not good or you are not meeting up their expectation. That's when they will stop patronizing you. But as long as you are doing well and you are giving them what they want, I have clients that I've been working for since 8 months, 6 months, for a long. There was a company that I worked for last year. When I say I, it's actually we, because I'm not really doing video editing as a person again. It's actually an agency now, but let me still use I. So I worked for this company last year. So the contract was for like 7 months or 8 months or thereabouts. That's when, because they had a lot of videos. They were starting an e-learning platform just like this video school as well that we're having. So they have a lot of videos that they've done. So they were giving me to edit, and I was doing it monthly. Steady paycheck. I was finally every month. In fact, I was very certain that month end these people go send me money. because the work day, it was when we finished editing all the videos that they have and they were done. That's when we terminated that project. So that's one good thing about video editing. Unlike some other skills, like some things like maybe web design now, most times when you finish designing a website for somebody, the person might just need you once in a while to go and correct or change one or two things on them. And sometimes you can even give them the details and they will go and be changing those things by themselves. So it's not like something that they will need you every day. But video editing, sometimes they need you like every week. Sometimes they will ask you to do like 4 or 5 videos for them every week. All of that, some of them need more. So that's one good thing about video editing. It's easier for you to get clients that will keep you on repeat, that they will just keep putting you on their payroll. So let's talk about 3 places where you can learn digital skills. 3 places where you can learn digital skills. So 3 places where you can learn digital skills. One of them is YouTube. Somebody said that, please, after the tutorials, may I see video you produce for the webinar? Okay, so one of them is YouTube. One of the places you can learn these digital skills is YouTube. If you go on YouTube now and you search for maybe graphic design, or for instance, you will see different things. See, you can see from my screen now, you see graphic design tutorial for beginners, graphic design full course, graphic design for, you see all of that in this. Now, the only downside is that you will not know which of these courses is right for you. Some of them will just end up wasting your time. But if you don't have money to buy courses, YouTube should be your best friend. If you don't have the money, let's say genuinely you don't have the money and there's no way for you to raise the money. Now, instead of you to just remain like that and be counting months and be counting years of being idle, just go on YouTube. Now, we've talked about the most in-demand skills here. So even if you don't like video editing, you can just pick any of those ones that I showed you earlier. Go to YouTube and search. You will see tutorials about it. Just go ahead and start studying them. Start watching it. It will take you time, oh. Like you watch a lot of rubbish. You watch a lot of people that are just using it to get more views. You watch people that are using it to get subscribers. But by and by now, you keep adding the knowledge together. You just waste your time, but definitely one day you go still get them. So that's exactly what happened to me, why I wasted a lot of time actually. So that's one of the places you can actually learn. So you can learn from YouTube. Another platform where you can learn is e-learning platforms. E-learning platforms like Udemy. Udemy is an e-learning platform. What e-learning platforms are platforms whereby you can just go there and search for a particular course that you want to take, and you check and you see the course there and you take it, you pay for it and you take it. So Udemy is one of them. Another one is Skillshare. Skillshare is another one that is very good as well. Now, then we have videoschool.ng. Now, let me tell you the difference between Skillshare and Udemy. The major difference between Skillshare and Udemy is that, okay, before then, if you open this Udemy, if you want to access this, the only thing you need to do is just to search from your Google. It's not difficult. Just search Udemy on Google. They will show you their site. It's not difficult. Or you search for Skillshare on Google, so it will bring you to their platform. So once you open it, you just type the course that you want to learn. So you can just search video editing, graphic design, web design, any skill you want to learn at all. Just search it from there. You will see it. And one of the major differences between Udemy and Skillshare is that on Udemy now, you pay for the particular course that you will want to learn at that particular time. While on Skillshare, it's more like Netflix, like you pay for a subscription. You subscribe for 1 month or 3 months, 1 month or 1 year subscription, and you can watch all the courses on their platform. So that's the major difference between Udemy and Skillshare. Then another one we have is videoschool.ng. Videoschool.ng, as you can see, videoschool.ng. Videoschool.ng. That's actually the platform that is hosting us for this webinar. So we actually have this is actually our platform. It's actually an online learning platform. We can see here, say equipping Africans with skills for high-paying remote work. That's what we do at videoschool.ng. We have several courses on the platform already. You can see the courses we have. We have Profitable Video Editor. We have CapCut Master Class. We have Adobe Premiere Pro. We have 12-day smartphone video editor. we have six figures, client magnets, the complete video editor toolbox, and their price is there. So you can see different reviews we have from our clients already. So that's videoschool.ng. So it's an e-learning platform where you can just go ahead and browse the particular course you have that you want and you get it. So now another place you can learn, another place that is good is for you to pay for courses of those ahead of you. That's one of the ones that I recommend the most, because one thing about this YouTube and e-learning platform is that most of the people that are teaching there, like now there's one man that I know very well. I will not tell you his name because it's actually my mentor. It's somebody I respect so much, because this videoschool.ng we are building, we are even modeling it after him. So he has courses about almost on everything. If you go to Udemy or Skillshare, if I tell you his name, you'll find him. Almost all the courses there, he has one. If you want to learn Photoshop, he has a course on Photoshop. You want to learn Premiere Pro, he has a course on Premiere Pro. You want to learn this, he has a course on that. You want to learn that, he even has his own e-learning platform as well, that is his own, just like something similar to this video school. He has his own also, that there are so many courses there. So now one downside is that most of these people, they are not really practicing that thing that they want to teach you. So it's just head knowledge that they are teaching you. Most of them, they learned it from maybe somewhere, understood it, and come and reteach it, because it's actually their work. But when you pay for courses of somebody that is ahead of you, you are sure that this person is doing this thing that I want to do. This person has trod the path that I want to throw. This person has passed this road before. Let him show me how he passed it, so that life will be easier. Just like what took me how many years. I've been, like me for instance now, I've been editing videos since 2016. All these years that I've been using to learn and do trial and error, I compress it together and put it together in a course for you. Definitely within 30 days, you gather all the knowledge I've been gathering together. So that's one advantages of it. And also when you are paying, because most of these things, some things that works for these foreigners doesn't work for us here in Nigeria. That's one thing I've discovered. So most times when I want to pay for courses, most times I look for Nigerian, especially if it's course that maybe I'm not very familiar with. I look for Nigerian people that are doing it. Like when I wanted to learn copywriting, so many foreigners were teaching copywriting and the rest. But I look for a Nigerian person that is doing copywriting, because Nigeria, our own course code is different. You can go and learn from white man now and you apply it and it's not working for you. Because, so you need to learn it from maybe somebody that is doing it, even in the way you want to do it as well. The way they play the game abroad is very different from the way we play the game here. Something works for them there, doesn't work for us here. So that's one advantage of paying for courses of someone that is ahead of you. It will save you time. You know, you compress time a lot. And another advantage is that when you pay for some of this, maybe YouTube or this e-learning platform, they don't come with mentorship groups. After you are on your own, if you have questions, you go and type it in the comment section of their YouTube video. When they have chance, they come and reply you. If they don't have chance, they will ignore you. But if it's a course you took and you were added to a community, once you ask the question like this, you see other tribe members answering you, just like our community, when in our own community. Once somebody asks a question there, even before I'll come and reply, people have replied already. I'll just come and add my own little contribution to it. So that's one advantage of paying for courses of those people that are ahead of you. Now, let's see, up next, we are wrapping it up already. I want us to spend the least amount of time here already. So now we are going to see how to stay AI proof, the broke to paid framework, and building a portfolio that attracts clients. Then we are going to see finding and attracting clients. Those are the things we are going to be looking at like that. So those are okay. So those are the things. Please, did you have different editing videos on your YouTube channel? So those are someone is asking if I have editing of videos. So please, did you have different? I don't really understand this question. Okay, say, are there apps or websites? So this Udemy, they have their mobile apps as well. So you can download their apps from Play Store. You can still access it from Google. That's why I say you should search for them on Google. So they have mobile apps, and you can still browse from it directly from your Chrome browser. So anyone works. So they have mobile apps, but Video School don't have mobile app yet too. All right. So but now before we go ahead and go through all of these things, I want to ask for our permission to introduce my offer to you now. So now I'm still going to, once I finish introducing your farm, come back and deal with these other ones. But I need you to permit me to go ahead and introduce my offer. Do I have your permissions? Let me know. If you have learned anything from this training so far, if there's something that you don't know before and you've heard it from me this night, can you permit me now to go ahead and introduce my offer? Like I said, it's optional. It's not like you must take it. It's not like if you not take the webinar, if you not take my offer, you're not going to go heaven. No. So it's optional. If you feel like it's something you want, please go ahead and take it. And if you feel like, okay, I don't need it, please just leave it. But it's going to be very, very helpful to you. So should I go ahead? Please let me know. I still have a lot of things to share with us. I just want to introduce the offer now. Then we go ahead and wrap up things. Should I go ahead? I want to see your permission. Do I have your permission? Do I have your permission? Do I have your permission? Let me know if I have your permission to go ahead. Do I have your permission to go ahead? Do I? Yes. Okay. Say I should go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. I have your permissions to go ahead. You say I should go ahead. All right. So now, just before I do that, just in case you are not sure, you can make up to $200 monthly from video editing. Let me explain. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that the amount of videos that brands and business owners post daily is too much for them to handle by themselves. They know the power of video content, however, they lack the time and expertise to edit the videos by themselves because they are too busy growing their businesses to bother with video editing. So video editing is one of the least things a very serious business person will bother himself about. There are so many other things, like even me in my company now, I don't edit video. I'm a video editor, but I can't remember the last time I edited video. That's why I'm looking for video editors. That's why I paid a lot of video editors. So I have several editors in my company here that work for us here. So video editing is not something that people want to do for themselves. Even when they learn it, they will take courses. So it's not that they don't take courses. So they will take courses. They will learn how to do it. They know how to use CapCut. They know how to use the rest. But still, they don't go do it because it's time consuming. It needs patience. It needs somebody that will be committed to it, which them they cannot be committed to it. They are committed to their business, and that is exactly where you come in. If you can spend just few hours a day helping these busy entrepreneurs and small business owners to edit their videos, either on your smartphone or you want to use your laptop for it. If you want to use your laptop or your smartphone for it, these people are going to gladly, happily, cheerfully pay you between 10,000 naira and 20,000 naira for one video. One video we are talking about, we are looking at 60 to 90 seconds, not more than 90 seconds. Not more than 90 seconds at most. So these people will happily pay you between 10,000 naira and 20,000 naira. And if you are able to get foreign clients, these foreign clients pay between $10 and $20. Convert $10 to $20 to your local currency and see. So these people, they are ready to pay up to $10 to $20 for each video. Now, let's calculate. A business owner posts 3 to 5 videos weekly. That's about 15 to 20 videos monthly. Now, if you edit one of them for $10, I'm using the least amount now, that's $10. Meanwhile, you can charge 10, 15, 20, you can even charge more per video. That's $200 from just one client that is doing 20 videos every month. And it's possible for you to get more than one client. 2 clients is not too much. Let's say you have your 9 to 5 to do and you don't have the luxury of taking too many clients. Fine, you can manage 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do like 2 or 3. And some of them will pay you more than this. So $200 is like the least. If you have 2 clients, you can completely get $400 from it. Let me show you a screenshot. There was even post more. There are some people that post every day, like that, 7 videos a week. There are some people that post more. There was one client I got one time and I ran away. This man said he posts 5 times a day. That's like 35 videos in a week or more. I run because I don't really have that time. Like they were looking for a full-time video editor, someone that they will employ remotely, no physical. The person that will be like, it's only their work that will be doing, because obviously you can't do any other person work with that kind of thing. 5 videos every day. You can't do any other person's work. It's only their work, and you go to sweat, but the pay is good. If you see how much they were ready to pay, it's very, very good. But I cannot. At this my level now, there are some things I cannot do again. One of them, I cannot be a full-time employee to anybody anymore. I've done that so many years ago. Now it's time for me to build my legacy. So I have so many things I am building now. Like this video school now is one of the things I'm building. When will I have time to be building my video school if I'm doing full-time work for somebody? So I just had to run and tell the person. I said that, okay, let me give you one of my editors and all of that. They said no, that is me that they see, and I just be like, okay, no, I run a video agency. I can't go full-time with 2 people. So that's all the possibilities that is actually there. This is a screenshot from one of my clients. Like the person, remember the other one I told us earlier that we did 400,000 a monthly beginning from January. That one was a phone call, so I could not be able to. I don't have the evidence of the conversation. But this particular person was on Instagram. So this is my chat with the person. I just brought up one of them. Say, hi Korede, I have discussed with my team. 300K would be fine from our end. Please do send us sample trailer when you are ready, so we can decide if you are great for each other. So this 300,000 naira monthly, and it was 3-month contract. They said let's check it for 3 months. If it's okay, we continue. And my prayer is that it will be okay. So 300,000 naira for one client. I told you on that one, 400,000 naira. That's how much already? 700,000 naira from 2 clients every month. Sure banker. Those ones are prospect too. They are customers we are starting in January. It's not the ones we are working with already. This one we are working with already. They don't even have plans of stopping, because we have told them that please send us all the video you want to post from now to January. Let's edit it now because we want to close for the year. So they are already sending us their videos, even January video. They start sending it to us now so we can edit it and give. And one good thing about this thing is that you can actually discuss with your clients and come to an agreement. There's one of the clients we are working for. They used to send us their video 2 weeks ahead. So the video they want to post in 2 weeks' time, we've already got it and edited it now. So no matter how small, how many work we get, we don't disappoint them. So that's one good thing about it. So you will be able to, you can plan yourself. You can be like, if you're a student, for instance, now, you can be like, okay, I will wake up in the middle of the night and edit for them, or during the weekend, I will edit, or when I'm free. If you are somebody that is doing your 9 to 5, you can be like, okay, whenever I come back from work, I will spend the first 1 hour or 2 hours before I go to bed and work on that. You can just plan yourself and tell your customers, okay, you can tell them when to deliver. You can tell them, you have an agreement with them. Okay, if you send me your video today now, like we have a 7 days run time. Like if they send us the video now, within 7 days we return it to them. So within that 7 days, no matter what, now we don't finish them. So that's one good thing about it. So now, and the best part is, you do it from anywhere in the world. You can be anywhere and you go ahead and you do it. And also, anybody can do it, irrespective of your age, tribe, or even educational background. As long as you can read, write, and operate your smartphone and even watch this webinar, then you are qualified to start making money. You don't even need to sell anything. You don't need to begin to share links. You don't need to be doing tap. That took almost 3 months, or how many months of so many of us time before now. So you don't need to do all of that. You don't even need to start trading forex. Just with these simple things that I just shared with us now, you can start making. If you think that this is not believable, this is actually one of our students. We currently have over 200 students in our academy now. This is actually a 200 level student from one of the Nigerian university. As when he enrolled for our course, after a few training, he actually got a class that they employed him and they start making money from it. So that's just one out of several other reviews we have. So many other people that have testified. Let me just play a video review for us.
I have always loved to create, especially creating content that will inspire, motivate, and educate. I have been doing so through writing, but I was also contemplating other ways to reach out after I had watched advert for an ongoing mastery course class. And guess who was the trainer? John Korede Latif. Wow. The video used for the advert was very professional, captivating and mind-blowing. Everything I wanted to learn as a content creator was displayed in that singular video. And I told myself, if I can create something as good as this, then I'm good to go. Then I enrolled in a course. After a few days into the course, I discovered that what I paid was nothing compared to what I was learning. The packages were just too much. In fact, I still consider it a privilege to be part of the academy.
hello guys, I'm coach. What's the which the first and the second video, I'm like, wow, it's worth more than the price. It's worth more than the price, honestly speaking. I can beat my chest to say that it's worth more than the price. You learn how to sort out clients, how to attract buyers to your DM, closing sales and all of that. And honestly speaking, I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Korede once again. So if you are not yet gotten the training, you are missing a lot. Honestly, you are missing a lot. This is a very big opportunity. Go and grab it now.
Hello everyone, my name is Uzoamaka and I recently completed a mastering course by Korede, and I have to tell you that the course was incredibly comprehensive. It covered everything from basic to advanced techniques, and the lessons were very easy to follow. Even for someone like me that was starting out, it was very easy and very hands-on. I learned a lot from the assignments that he gave. WhatsApp group where we were added to is really fun because you would get to ask questions, and guess what? He is always ready to answer your questions, put you through even when you have the course. So I recommend Korede Mastery course for anyone who wants to start.
All right. So if you are ready to start making a steady income from the comfort of your house, if your answer is yes, that you are ready to do that, then I want to introduce you to the offer now, and that is the profitable video editing 2.0 bundle, which contains smartphone and video and laptop video editing. So this course bundle is designed to transform complete beginners into experts in 30 days or less. And these are the things you saw this earlier in our academy, where I showed you in our video school platform. So you get the 12-day smartphone video editor course, which is at 20,000 naira. You get the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass, which is currently 30,000 naira. Then the CapCut PC Masterclass, which is 25,000 naira. The 6-figure client magnet secret, which is 30,000 naira. All of these things put together is around 105,000 naira. So if you get the 12-day smartphone video editor, the CapCut PC Masterclass, the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass, and the 6-figure client magnet, so all of them put together is around 105,000 naira. The first bonus I'm going to be giving to us is the complete video editor's toolbox. So what this actually means is, this particular folder now that I want to give to us, it contains, these are the things we use in our agency. This file now is actually a Google file folder. This is what all our editors use, those working with us remotely and those working with us physically. So every file that we have that we normally use to edit our client work, they are all in this thing. So we are just going to give you access to it. So it contains funny Nigerian memes, it contains overlays, light leaks and film motion backgrounds. In fact, everything that you need as a video editor. You don't need to start searching and downloading and looking up and down. All of them is what we are going to be giving to you. This thing alone is what this thing now, so many years of my editing career, all the things we've been gathering together, those are the things that we are going to put together for you in this particular toolbox. Then another bonus you'll be getting is you'll be getting access to our active mentorship community, where you can ask questions when stuck. You submit your videos for review, you submit a video and ask how to recreate it, and lots more. So those are the things you are going to be getting from this mentorship group. So you are going to be getting a place whereby, like I told us earlier, you will be able to ask questions, you'll be able to ask whatever you want, and people are ready to answer you. And also you'll be getting lifetime access to everything, together with frequent updates. Most of the courses that I've seen that are doing most of these things, they are not They are not, they don't give you lifetime access. They'll tell you pay $49 monthly or pay $9.99 this thing yearly. That's what they do. I've seen a lot of courses in this line that I want to take and all of that. That's what they say. But this one now, lifetime access, all the updates, we are going to be adding more updates to it. In fact, from 2025, one of the updates we are going to be adding to it is Canva video editing, because that's one of the things that is in vogue now. That's one of the things that is doing well, because Canva now is editing video, so I'm going to be adding it to it, and those of people that are going to get it and those that are getting it, they will have it as free. But the people that are going to be buying it after then, they are going to be paying extra because of the new things updates we are going to be adding. Also, we are going to be having AI video editing and so many things that are being added. We are going to keep on updating it there. So now all these bonuses put together, the complete video editor toolbox is supposed to be a monthly subscription that you are paying for it. If I want to be charging you monthly, you should be paying like 15,000 naira monthly for it. Then the active membership community, I'm supposed to be charging you like 75,000 naira yearly access for it. Then we are supposed to have lifetime access that you are going to be getting for everything, because the platform where this course is hosted, we pay monthly, and the amount we are paying monthly is high, honestly speaking, but you are getting it lifetime access. That's why I thought that we are paying monthly to host the course on those platforms, but you are going to pay one time and you have access to it. So if you have these bonuses together, you are having 105,000 naira plus 195,000 naira. That's around 300,000 naira that you are going to be getting. So you are going to be getting. So some people are complaining that the video is cracking. Is that so? So please, if you're having issues, maybe you can just, maybe it's your network, maybe reduce the quality back to something smaller if your own is cracking. So now there's, now this 300,000 naira is still not one-time payments, because you are going to still have to maybe pay like 105,000 naira subscription fee to pay yearly. You might still need to be paying that yearly subscription. But no, I will not ask you to pay 300,000 naira for all of these things put together. No, I will not. I understand that most of us are students, and some of us, maybe our work is not very lucrative like that. So, there's still one more gift I feel like adding to us for it. I don't know if I should go ahead and add it. I don't know if I should add the gift for us. Maybe I should just let me liaise with my team members. I'm thinking of adding it, and I'm thinking of not adding it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay. So we'll not be able to add it we'll not be able to give it to everybody. We can't give this to everybody. No. We can't give it to everybody. So, okay, what we'll do is that, okay, update it in the webinar. We'll just update it in the slide. We'll give it to, like, let's say the first, okay, we'll give it to like the first 20 people. Just update it in the slide. So I'm thinking of adding CapCut Pro for us. CapCut Pro is currently sold at maybe 9,000, almost 100,000 naira. So I'm thinking of adding it as a bonus for us for getting it. CapCut Pro, it works both on your computer and also on your phone, whether your Android phone or your iPhone, any of the phones you are using. So, okay. So CapCut Pro. All right. So this is the current price of CapCut. 1 year access to CapCut Pro is almost 100,000 naira. But for just the first 20 people that will sign up tonight alone, other people you get other bonuses, but not this CapCut Pro. Will not get this CapCut Pro. So this one is just for the first. This one is just for the fast fingers alone. So if I add this to it now, this CapCut Pro yearly subscription now, this 99,900. So that's 294,900 for the bonuses. So putting everything together is around 399,900 for everything. But I said I'm not going to ask you to pay this amount because I understand that so many of us will not have the money to pay. So for all of these things now, look at everything you are going to be getting. You are getting all these things, everything that is on your screen now. Let me just show you the slide. Everything that is on your screen now, that's exactly what you are going to be getting. And So just for just 54,000 naira, that's my offer for you. If you go to our academy that you want to get it, you are definitely paying more than this. But just, I just feel like I should just give us a further discount. I feel like some of you still want me to bring it down a bit. Is there anybody? Okay. So how much do you want me to put it? How much will you want me to put it? Yes, CapCut Pro. I'm adding CapCut Pro to it for you guys. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead. So for just the next 48 hours, today is Monday, from now till Wednesday, this time on Wednesday, you can pay just 27,000 naira and get everything. Everything for just 27,000 naira. So that's just a whole lot plus the CapCut Pro and every other thing for just 27,000 naira. So just go ahead, look, let me send this link now. So just go ahead and use this link now and get access right away. Just go ahead and get access now. So the link, I'm going to be sending it to the chat now, so you can just go ahead and do it. So remember, it's just the first 10 people or the first 20 people that so that's the link. So just for the first 20 people alone, that's the people that will get the CapCut Pro. So you can just click that link and sign up. So for the first 20 people, so when you open the web page, it will still ask you to add CapCut Pro. So don't bother to add CapCut Pro again. So it will ask you to check this button to get CapCut Pro. So you don't need to do that. Don't bother to check this for CapCut Pro. Don't bother to check that for CapCut Pro again. You don't really need CapCut Pro again. So just go ahead and pay 27,000 naira. So you can scan this on my screen. If you scan this now, it's still going to bring you to the page. It's going to bring you to the page. So, and if you want to pay via bank transfer, that's also allowed. You can also just screenshot this. This is great. Yes. I just want to give us this offer, and at least this will help a whole lot. I see that you guys are excited already. So that's somebody said I should charge 30,000 naira. No, I'm not going to charge 30,000 naira. I'm just leaving it for 27,000 naira. 27,000 naira. Just pay 27,000 naira. But it's just for the next 48 hours. After Wednesday, it goes back to the 54,000 naira. So please just take advantages of it now. You can pay. If you want to pay via bank transfer, just screenshot this and transfer. Then you send the evidence to my WhatsApp number, the same WhatsApp I've been using to chat with us on the group. So just go ahead and use that WhatsApp number and just use that WhatsApp number. So let's just go ahead now with our training. Someone will be saying, why are you selling a course if you are making all this money that you claim you are making? I know somebody is thinking that or is having that as in mind. So the truth is that apart from the video editing agency that I am running, that's not the kind of legacy I want to do. I don't want to be a video editor forever. I showed us about this our video school that we are running. So this is actually the legacy I am doing. This is the legacy I want to leave behind. So for me to be able to, I need to sell courses. I need to train more people so that this is like legacy. How many people, if I'm doing video editing, how many people can I affect? How many business owners? So, but for me doing this video school now, I'm able to reach out to so many people and be able to reach many people with that. So that's exactly why I'm selling courses, and also it's also another additional source of income for us as well. Also, when we created this training, it was to train our editors, because I can't physically be training. Most of the people we employ, they don't really know most of these things. I have to be training them by myself physically every time. So I had to just do this thing. This was like an SOP that we did for our company, and I'll be like, okay, let me repackage it and make it a course. So I had to just redo it and make it presentable like a course. Then when I gave it to them, it was raw, unedited and all of that. So but I had to edit it and make it nice for all of us. So somebody said I should send the link to WhatsApp. Okay, so I'm going to be dropping that in the WhatsApp group now with the number as well. So I'll drop the link on the WhatsApp group now. So please the link to the WhatsApp group, please. So now, so let's continue with our training after we talked about that. So we have over 200 people already in our academy, and they are doing well already. So that's impact. That's we reaching out to as much people as we can. So let's continue with the training. Now, okay. Some of you will still want to take the offer. So let me just show us. So this is the link scrolling on our screen. So that's the link there. So you can just use that to get the offer. Let me show it. So you can just go ahead and get the offer if you still want to do that. Okay. All right. So let's continue. So how to stay AI proof? Let's continue with the webinar. Why some people are already taking the offer. So let's continue. How to stay AI proof. How to stay AI proof. That's the next thing we want to look at. How to stay. So how to stay AI proof. One, you need to stay updated with the news in your industry. That's one of the ways you can stay AI proof. Know what's happening in your industry. Follow industry experts on social media. Most of the people that are doing well in your industry, follow them on social media and see what they are talking about. Then if there's any new tool that comes out, you try it. Don't be stingy to pay for it. Some of these tools then, when they come out, so somebody say, why is my company not registered? My company is actually registered. My company is Promise Studios. That's the mother company. PromiseStudios.com is registered already. The academy, we are registering it in. The registration for the academy is on process. We started Video Academy. It's not up to 2 months, so it's a new project we just started, and it's already with the people registering it for us, because we are registering it not just as a business name, but a corporate, but a company on its own. So my main company, which is Promise Studios, is registered. You can search for it on CAC. But the video school, the registration is still on process. So we believe that before the end of the year, the registration process should be done and finalized. So that's it. But my main company is registered. How can I be running a company for how many years and it's not registered? That is child's play I'm doing now. So you can search for Promise Studios anywhere you want to check. Promise Studios is my main company. Let me even use my other account now to send a message. So this other account now is sending this message now is my other YouTube channel with over 1,000 something subscribers. So this video school is a new project that we are building, something we are just working on. So this is not our main company. Our main company is Promise Studios. That's what our main company is. If you check the messages, if you check the email I sent to us, at the bottom of the email, you see the name there, Promise Studios, and the address, everything is there. So our company is registered, please. So, all right, so let's continue. So you need to try new tools that comes out. Once the tools are out, you try it. Now there's this site that you can use to check new tools, new AI tools that comes out. Let me just show us how the site works. I have it open. So this is the site. You can just screenshot it there. Their name is very funny. There is an AI for that.com. That's their name. Very, very funny name. So you can just screenshot it here or search it from Google. So this is it. So if we just open the site, you can just search from here. If you type here, so okay, somebody said how much is the offer. Please, if you know how much is the offer, please type it in the comment for her. So if you come here now and search for, if you come here now and search for, let me say video editing, for instance. If I type video editing, let's say video editing. So now if you see the video editing here now, you see different AI tools about video editing. So what you can do is to probably check them out, search them on YouTube, see what they can do, and try them. Don't be stingy to pay for most of these tools. Don't be stingy to pay for it. Some of these tools are going to make life easier for you. There was an AI tool, like there was one of my clients that asked us if we can translate our video to another language. She asked if you can translate our video to another language. And I quickly checked for the AI tool like I used to do that, and I found it. And I charged her for the translation. Do you know that the money that she paid us for the translation was the money we used in paying for that tool for 1 year subscription. So just for one client, we got the money we used in paying for 1 year subscription for that too. So any other client that comes now that I should translate their videos to another language, like the person that said we should translate to French, I don't even understand French, but I was able to translate the video to French, and she was very happy. She paid me more, and it's not even stress. It's AI I use. I don't even understand if it's correct or it's not correct, but I gave it to her and she was happy with it, and that's just it. So that's one good thing. So you try these tools out and you will see it. Check it out, pay for them. Some of them will give you trials, use their trials. Some of them will say you should try them out with 1 or 2 videos. Try them out and see how it works. Then if you see that this is going to help my workflow, then you go ahead and pay for it. So, and if you're in our academy as well, we are going to be telling you new tools, new AI tools as well that you can actually be using to make your life easier and make work better for yourself. So let's quickly go into the broke to paid framework that I told us earlier. Now, the first stage in this broke to paid framework is your mindset. The mindset is very important. It's something that sometimes it looks as if it's being overemphasized too much, but it's actually not overemphasized. So the mindset is the most important thing when it comes to you being paid what you actually want. Because see, some people are in this webinar tonight and they'll be like, me I don't fit do that one though, me I don't fit do that one though, me I cannot achieve that one though. Once you believe you cannot, you will definitely not be able to do it. So if you really want to be able to do something great, you should be ready to change the way you think. Be able to believe that you can do it. So that's the first one. The second one is to set a goal. We already set a goal for this already. Our goal is to be able to make $200, which I have already given us a breakdown of how it's going to happen. So the next stage is the how. How? We already do that. Look at the analysis we gave earlier. And with this how, you can actually achieve it. Then what's the plan? The plan is what we have already talked about earlier as well. Step 1 is to learn a high digital skill, build your portfolio, and start getting clients. Those are the steps you can use. That's the plan. You learn the skills first. Then you build your portfolio. You build your portfolio, then you start getting clients. Then the money will come. So let's look at how building a portfolio that attracts clients. How do you build a portfolio that attracts clients? First of all, you can volunteer to work for free. Volunteer to work for free. Nobody wants you to use them as your first sample. So those people now, when you volunteer to work for them for free, you see that from their own work now, you can get the samples that you can now use to get people that are ready to pay for you. Then you pick random projects and work on them. You can download videos from YouTube and try to edit it and see. Just create videos for yourself and edit it for yourself. Now let's see how you find clients. You can find clients by positioning yourself on social media. Social media is one of the easiest places you can find clients. So position yourself on social media and you get clients. Then join groups and platforms where your clients are. There are places where your clients are staying. So just go there and find them. If it's on WhatsApp group or Facebook groups or any community that you know that your clients are, join those groups and make meaningful contributions to their comments. So when you do that, you see that they are going to see you as somebody that really knows what you are talking about. Then you can also use freelancing platforms as well. Use freelancing platforms to get clients. So thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate all of you that stayed to the end, and I'm sure that you've gotten value. So if you have questions, please go ahead and be asking, and I will be responding to your questions. So just for one more time, this is the offer again. Just pay 27,000 naira. You can pay that via bank transfer, or you can scan this barcode. So just go ahead and do that now. Someone is asking what course will I be teaching in the offer. So I think maybe you didn't join the course and the training when I was talking about it. So it's actually so let me see if I can quickly show you everything I have in the offer again. Let me see if I can go back. So these are the things that you are going to be getting in the offer. Now you are going to be getting 12-day smartphone video editor. That's how to edit videos with your phone. That's one of the things you'll be getting, how to edit videos with your phone. Then how to use Premiere Pro to edit video. Premiere Pro is a video editing software. And also how to use CapCut on your computer to edit your video as well. So now the reason why I had to teach most of this software, some of you like, why would I need to learn Premiere Pro, learn CapCut, learn this? Is one not enough? One is definitely enough. One of them is definitely enough. One of them is enough, but sometimes when you want to meet some of these clients, then they'll be asking you, can you use Adobe Premiere Pro? Can you use After Effects? Can you use this? So for you not to be able to tell them no, that's the reason why I am teaching this. If not so, CapCut can do most of the things, or you take any of them that you want. So, but having the knowledge will help you to be able to say yes at any interview that you are being asked. So then you also be getting the 6-figure client magnet. So that's how to attract and retain high-paying clients. That's what you will be getting as well. Then you also be getting the complete video editor's toolbox. This thing contains everything you need as a video editor. Overlay, funny Nigerian memes. See all this Mr. Ebu, all this what's his name, Sabinius, all those things that they normally use. If you watch a lot of Aproko Doctors video, all those things that you normally insert into it, those are the things that you will be getting. And animations, 3D effects, so many things that we normally use for video editing. So that's what we are using at our agency, and that's what we are going to be giving you as well. You also be added to a community where you can ask questions, and also where you can submit your videos for review and all of that. Then you have lifetime access to everything and updates. We are going to be updating this course as often as possible. Every now and then we add update to it. We are, like I told us, by next day now we are adding CapCut video, Canva video editing. We are adding it next day. We are also adding some AI tools that are coming up now. We are going to be updating all of these things and adding it. So those of you that have the course already, you get it at free of charge. But those people that are going to be buying then, they are going to be paying for the new things we are adding as well. So these are the cost of all the bonuses. And I also told us that I'm going to be adding CapCut Pro for the first 20 people that sign up. So once those 20 are complete, no more CapCut Pro for those people. So now the bonuses worth all of this. Put everything together, we are talking about $399, $900. That's almost 400,000 naira. So for all of these things, so instead of you to pay 400,000 naira, I brought it down to 54,000 naira. And I say from now till Wednesday, if you want to take it, just pay 27,000 naira. So just say 27,000 naira. So just go ahead and pay 27,000 between now and Wednesday. So after Wednesday, it goes back to this 54,000 naira. So this you can just use this thing to go ahead and make the payment. So let me start seeing your questions again. So then please, can you call it a day now? All right. So that's just it. Thank you very much for your time. And yeah, so let's just call it a wrap already. So you can follow us on all our social media platforms if you want to. So this is actually the link. Just go ahead and utilize it. Okay, so that's just it. So people have started signing up already. Please just go ahead. If you know you want to be part of them, just go ahead and join the moving train. Don't be left behind. Don't be left behind. Go ahead and join the moving train. Go ahead and join. Go and join. Go and join. So go ahead and join. I can see some of you that have started signing up. That's good. That's good. Okay. So the countdown has begun. So once the 20 is complete, so which other questions? Do I have questions here? So count. Someone said the full course flyer on the group. Say wants to show it to somebody. The full course flyer. Okay, so let me just, so you can actually, now you can take a screenshot of it now and show the person. Just go ahead and take a screenshot and show the person. You can do a screenshot of this and go and show the person. So it's the video is there, just screenshot it. I'm just showing you this thing again now. So take a screenshot, show the person the screenshot, and is there another question? If we pay for the offer, sir, when will the class start? Second question again, sir. Oh, the offer lasts till Wednesday. So yes, the offer will last till Wednesday. The class is immediately. Once you pay now, you get access immediately. You get access immediately. You get access. Okay, how much is the so? Let me send the link again. It's like, let me send the link again so you can just click on it and get it from there. So I'm sending the link again to the group. So sending the link. So I just send the link now. You can just use that. Please, somebody says waiting for sample. Okay. So please, if you want to, the person that said he needs sample of my studio production, I don't really understand what that question means. Probably can you send me a DM on WhatsApp? I don't really understand that. Maybe I don't know what you mean by sample of my studio production or something. Maybe you want to see some of the work I have done before or something. So you can just send a message to my WhatsApp. One of my people is going to reply to that. So I don't think there's any other question I have not responded to. So if you have questions, please just feel free to ask. If you have questions, go ahead and ask. I will still be here responding to it. How do you build a profile without having a work first? You can use ransom works. Like you can go on YouTube, download some videos and edit it and you post. You can also do free work for somebody. And you can post as well. So there are several ways you can get samples. Samples that you can use to build your portfolio. Okay, so in the absence of any other question, I think we'll just call it a night here. You can check if you want to see my work, please send me a WhatsApp message. If you want to see some of my work, send me a WhatsApp message.